Drag and drop is exactly how it sounds. With HTML5, we're able to click an object and drag it into a droppable zone. Now, as of right now, this is not fully supported by Opera. However, you can use it in Firefox, Internet Explorer, Chrome, or Safari. Now, how this works is we use the draggable, onDrag start, onDrag over, and onDrop attributes. These are called event attributes, and they coexist with the onClick, which we covered already, onFocus, onBlur, etc. With these event attributes, we typically use JavaScript to command what they do. Now let's look at some drag and drop code. I specified the head and body elements just so you know that we put our script inside the head, although you can put it at the bottom of all your code as well. So we opened our script, we closed our script, create another function. This one's just called allow drop, drag and drop. We're not going to go over these too much right now. If you want, you can copy the code over and play with it. For now, we're not going to cover any of the JavaScript about this, and that's just because we'll get into this a little more with the JavaScript section. Then we have our body, closed our body. We have an image, which I just pulled a Google logo from the internet. Draggable is set to true. We just created the ID called drag_me. We use google.png, that's our image. OnDrag start, we're going to call the drag function from our JavaScript. And we set the width and height. So most of it's pretty old to you by now. The draggable and onDrag start are new to you. And this code right here, our Google image, is what we're going to be dragging. Next, we need a drop zone. So I created a div with a red border around it with the attributes of onDrop, onDragOver, and an ID. We just gave it the ID of drop zone. When the user drops the image on top of this box, the drop function is called. And when the user drags the image on top of this red box, the allow drop function starts. So what exactly does this do? Well, it's exactly what it does. You can click our image. You see that I'm moving it around, so I'm dragging it. If I put it over here and I unclick, it moved my image into the red box. So I literally picked up the image and I dropped it in the red box, and the red box moved up because the image that was above it, which is the Google logo, is no longer there. However, if you want to get technical, we aren't actually picking up the image and dragging it into a new location. What we're really doing is picking up an image or an item, then we're dragging it, and then we drop it. However, when we drop it, it then gets cloned into this new box, which was our drop zone. And while it does that, it actually removes the old image. But this all happens so fast that it actually looks like you just drop your image and it's moved there. So again, if you would like, you can definitely copy this code over, play with it, make it your own, experiment with it if you like. The worst that's going to happen is you're going to gain some extra knowledge for when we get into the JavaScript area.